social impact game? Well, it all began about a year ago when I designed and developed an educational board game, as you can see also here. And in the game, players are CEOs of companies who have to invest in sustainability projects, and the ultimate goal is to become the most sustainable player, CEO, and company in the game. But we also want to make the game an online version, as you can nowadays play, for instance, Monopoly or Settlers of Catan online. And this is the mock-up of our online version. And the players have to invest in sustainability projects, as you can see on these action cards. And on these action cards, real companies can advertise their real sustainability projects. For instance, HIV program of Coca-Cola or the hybrid car of Toyota. And by clicking on one of these pictures, a link may open with further information about this specific sustainability project. So Ted Smith is our target player, and he just achieved 100 victory points in the online game. And as a reward, he's directed to a charity platform and can pick his favorite charity project. And Coca-Cola, as a corporate sponsor, may pay his donation in form of 100 cents. So how do we get enough players? This is of course crucial, and the answer is viral marketing. So since Ted Smith is very, very proud that he generated this donation, he can with one click post on his Facebook wall share a post that says that he made Coca-Cola donate to the charity project just by playing MoRally. And this post can not only attract further players very easily to the game, but also gives a lot of publicity to the companies for relatively little investment. There are two target groups globally. For the players, we target at people who have a lifestyle of health and sustainability and gaming geeks. And for the companies, we go for very big companies among the Fortune 500. The main revenue streams are the in-game advertising on the project cards, as you've seen. Then the corporate sponsors pay for every Facebook share additionally. A few players also would like to play the board game offline with their friends, so they can order the board game online. And in the midterm, we also want to actually develop a platform and embed further games from external educational game developers and allow them to copy our business model and give them the opportunity to use our technological interface to make the donation aspect happen. Thank you a lot for your attention, and yeah, feel free to ask any questions.
I haven't quite understood. Is it a non-profit idea or business, or is it a for-profit?
I would say it's legally it's planned for profit, but of course it has a social mission. It's an educational game, and there are a lot of donations happening. But in the end, we are also for profit.
Is that confusing?
Not really. I think we also have to earn money and survive. So that's why we think it's not a contradiction. Germany is often considered a contradiction to be for profit and also do social, to have a social mission, but we think both are actually quite fine.
Well, I guess then you don't have an exit strategy for this business. It's rather that you want to maintain your own structure and do good on the as your main primary objective.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it's well presented. It's a good product. I think from what I've heard, I wish you best. I think it's not VC compatible, as you've already understood with the question that you asked before. So, but I think it's definitely a good product.
Yeah, and I like your definition of social entrepreneurship. Like, it's still about profits, but the profits can be lower if the company is doing something good, if I can interpret it that way. Yeah, I think so as well. It's probably no VC case, but I think as you probably need very little money to get it going, simply try if users like it or not, and all the best for it.
Actually, we are planning to do a crowdfunding campaign because, especially for gaming and also for social entrepreneurs, this was proven to be very suitable.
Very good idea.
And the thing that it's a board game is very handy because one can make risk-free experiments and just develop a board game, make a cheap prototype and see whether it's fun. And only make the online game if the board game is fun. So this is what we did, and that's why it's a cheap entrepreneurial design, one could say. Yeah, thank you a lot for your attention.
Thanks, MoRally.